Hi kiddos, this is Miss Stark with another video. This time we're going to be looking at solving system of equations algebraically. So for the past week we've been solving them graphically. Today we're going to be solving them algebraically. So first things first, we need to know the steps. So our steps right here. Let's make sure that everything is going to come out the way I like it. I like it where my text is in the middle. That's what I mean. So right here, we're going to solve one equation. What that means is we're going to set it equal to one variable if it's not like that already. Sometimes you're lucky and one of them is set up like that, so it makes it a lot easier. Then we're going to substitute the expression. And I'll show what that looks like. I'm going to do two examples, which is all you need. So this is basically just showing you how to do it, the whole problem and everything. So all you need to do is either do different problems or do exactly what I did. It's up to you. And then we're going to solve for the variable that we're not replacing. Makes much more sense once I actually show you something. Then we are going to substitute again, but with the variable that we set it equal to. Again, once I show you what I mean, it makes a lot more sense. Then, just to make sure, you check by plugging it into one of the equations, preferably the easier one. So I'm going to go to my add-ons, and let me scoot over really quickly so I can see that before I open it up. So I'm going to pick two of these. I'm going to do an easy one, and I'm going to do a hard one. So if I were doing an easy one, my easy one would be the y equals x plus 1 and x equals y plus 1. Or something like that. Actually, I'll do this x minus 1. So we have y equals, I'm sorry, it's tiny. I can't make it any bigger. X plus 1. And we're going to use x minus y equals 1. So we're going to use these two. So the first thing is to set them equal to a variable. Well, one of them already is. It says y equals. The other one isn't because it says x minus y equals. So we have y. Y equals x plus 1. So what that means is I'm just going to replace this. I'm going to make it a different color, pink, into this blue. So I'm replacing this y with this y. So how that's going to look is x minus my y equals x plus 1 equals 1. So just to highlight what I did, this is in blue, while this is the pink. Now I simplify it, I solve it. X minus x, well, that cancels out, so I'm just left with basically just this. And we'll find out more about this in our next assignment. This basically means that you have many solutions. These two are the same line. So since they equaled the same thing, well, actually, I made one mistake. When I did this negative sign not only went to the x, it should have gone to this 1 too. So here, let me show you that really quickly. So give me a sec. Cut. Paste. So that negative sign ended up going to both. So what that means is that that negative sign went to not only the negative x, but the 1 as made it a negative x, but also made it a negative 1. So this doesn't mean we have many solutions. If they were the same number, we would have many solutions. But since they are different numbers, one's a negative 1, one's a positive 1, that means there are no solutions. So that's one done. Since that one was a no solution, which I wasn't expecting, to tell you the truth, we'll do more. Let's put this under the green one. Let's do the two, not the two hard ones. Let's do one hard one and one easy one. Let's do this x and this 2 right here, the 2x. So again, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to write the two equations I'm going to use. I'm going to use different colors just so they stand out a little more. So we got teal. So 2x plus 4y equals 6. Then I'm pressing the space bar to give me some room. I'm going to use red. Two very contrast, like two colors that don't, like you can't confuse them for. X equals y minus 1. Okay, since I have one already equal to x, which is not equal to x, but equal to a variable, it doesn't matter, y or x, it can be either. So we have x right there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just copy this and then I'm going to put parentheses. And I'm going to copy this. That should be a plus. I don't know why I accidentally put an equal. Okay. Oh, no, not a plus. Man, I can't even read my... can't even read the thing. Minus. There we go. Minus. Okay. So now we're going to distribute this 2 to the y and the 1. So I end up with 2y minus 2. So I'm going to highlight that in red just to show that that's where that comes from. Plus this doesn't need to be bolded. I don't know why I bolded that. And then the rest hasn't changed, so we have 4y equals 6. Okay, we combine like terms, so 2y plus 4y, which is 6y, minus 2 equals 6. Okay, now we want to get rid of the 2. To do that, all we do is the opposite, which is add 2. Gets me 6y equals 8.08. Now we get rid of, let me make this a different color so it stands out a little more. Make it pink. Now we divide by 6. So divide 6. Then divide 6. Make this pink to show that's what we're doing. Whoop, that needs to be pink too. Okay. Then just to make it simple, our answer is going to be y equals 8/6. So now what we're going to do is plug it into this. So here, whoops, we have x equals, we're going to plug in my y, which is 8/6, 8 over 6, which we can actually make it simpler to make it 1 and 6, not 6, 2, 6. No, the 1 is not part of this. The 1 is its own thing. There we go. So we can actually do that instead. Make it simpler to solve for this. Minus 1. So then that makes x equals 2/6. And there you go. Your point of intersection. It's going to be, let's make this pink. X is going to be, let's do that. It's going to be 2/6, comma, 1 and 2/6. And of course it made that one part of it again. Okay, make that all pink. Insert. And when we're in class, we're going to be doing different ones based on what you guys choose. So these are just some examples that you can use to solve this. Sometimes you'll end up with no solutions, many solutions, or one solutions. Remember, if you end up with no variables like this one, and the numbers are the same, it's many solutions. If you end up with something just like this, where they're different, one's a -1, one's a +1, it is no solutions. And that is just 2 examples of how you can solve these equations. I hope this video has helped. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!